Good afternoon, guys. And please confirm to me. All of you are getting my voice on screen. Those who are attending in online. Guys, and please type in chat window. All of you are getting my voice on screen. Guys, please confirm to me. All of you are getting my voice on screen. Those who are attending in online. Right. Right, guys. Right. And today, so just I want to give brief introduction about this technology. That means this technologies and all, like Django. Then brief introduction for Django. Then after that, what exactly my plan about this course, then what I'm going to be what I'm going to provide some commitments to you regarding this Django, what I'm going to discuss there, then all these things here we are going to understand in today's session, guys. So now we come for this Django. Guys, can you tell me what you are aware about Django? Any idea? The simple question I'm asking to you. Do you have any awareness on it? The simple, what do you know about this Django? Why you are attending these Django classes now? For which purpose? With which intention? And by thinking what you're attending this Django? Just I'm asking this question to all of you guys. Now, can you tell me? Right, sir. People are giving response now. There's a framework to Python. Good. Web framework, Python framework, and framework for Python. Framework of Python for web development. Right, sir. Framework for web development. Right. And next one is a framework for web application creation. Python based framework for web development. Easy to prepare. Then project rather than only Python. Okay. Web development. Good. Anyway, then I like one word out of all these things. Everybody they are using one word commonly. What was that word? Everybody they are using now. That word is web development. Web development. And most of the people are saying framework for web development. That's perfect, guys. That's right. Your thought is right and your answer is right. Web development, framework for web development, and Python based web development. Python based web development. Right. Good. That's fine. It's a Python based web development. Right, sir. Now, I want to get clarity from all of you. Most of the people are saying the Python based framework for web development. I'm asking one question to all of you guys. Python based framework for web development. Right. First of all, give clarity for me. This is a framework for only web development. Is it only for only web development? I have a question now. Most of the people are giving the same point. Is in Django to develop, create, and web project, develop a project. Just I'm asking one question to you. What is my question now? This is a framework. This is a framework for only web development? That's my question. And before this, if you want to prepare any enterprise application or maybe any web application or point of or maybe any application, what are the various layers are available? What are the various like what I'm telling you, and phases are available in the application development? Do you know that? As per my thought, just simple. I'm talking with you. Simple. If you go for any basic enterprise level application, if you go there, maybe web tier. Next one is web tier in the sense, and the front end. I'm telling you, front end development. Next one is middleware. Then after that, backend. These many things are available like this. Even this top level layers one I'm providing there. Front end development or front end Next one is middleware. Then what next one here? Backend. Can you tell me, guys? Then here, as per view, what I'm telling to you, web development in the sense web is related to front end. Right. So now here we are able to get web. Middleware is somewhat related with the business, and backend is somewhat related with storage. Simple words. I'm telling you, just in our understandable, in our understanding, in a very simple definitions point of view, I'm telling to you. So front end, middleware, and back end, like this guy provided. Now tell me where this Django we are going to use. Then you said to me front end development. That means web development. Web development in the sense only for front end development, or will it cover front end and middleware and back end? Now tell me this. Right. This is the question here. What I'm asking you. Is it only for front end development, or middleware, or back end, or all? That's my question. Why? Because when I asked it, then what is the purpose of this Django? Most of the people are using the words, common words are framework and web development. Everybody they specified web development only. Now tell me what it will cover and what it will be. What it will be. What by using what? By using this, then what we are able to prepare. That's it. Understand it. What we have to understand. So front end part will be covered or not? Definitely, it will be covered as you said, web development. Business logic we are able to provide or not? Implementations here we are going to provide or not? Business logic, business logic in the sense, without business logic, then how we are able to prepare our server-side applications? Definitely, some business logic here we have to prepare. See, we are able to prepare web applications by using these frameworks. A number of applications we are going to prepare. Whenever we are preparing some application, well, definitely we require like which one? Business logic. Some logic here we are able to provide. That's one point I'm telling you. Then apart from this, backend is required to interact with the storage areas. Right, storage areas, to interact with storage areas. Like it may be database. For interaction with the database, we require some technologies. For interacting with the databases, we require some technologies. The technology is related thing. There is nothing but like what I'm telling you, backend. So backend is covered or not? For interacting with the databases and all, backend is covered or not? And now tell me. So finally, what I'm telling to you, it's a framework. That's okay, fine. For web application development, but along with this web application development, it provides environment for middleware services and it provides environment for backend interaction also. Is a web development with 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 middleware middleware and backend interaction facilities or capabilities. Backend interaction capabilities. All the things here we are able to provide. So simply speaking, each and every corner of the enterprise application we are able to prepare. That's the meaning of like which one? What I'm telling you, Django. Then of course, I'm not saying this is an official definition. Later on, I'll go for this definition. Not just in our definition, what exactly the definition here you are given on this definition. Yes, I'm elaborated this point. So this Django is not only for front end development, it's also be for middleware and it's also be for like what I'm telling you, back end implementation also. Please remember, guys, all of you know. Good. Okay, that's good that we are able to understand. But I have one more question, guys. Is a Python based framework for web development, middleware, and backend interaction and capabilities that I understood. Good, that's fine. But here I have a word. But it's a catchy word. But I'm not getting what exactly the meaning of framework. What exactly the meaning of framework that I want to know, guys. Now, can you tell me what is this framework? What is this framework? Tell me, guys. Then what is this framework? Leave it anyway. Then I want to remove all these things. Then it is for like which one? All right. Some people might be getting confused with this middleware. Then later I will explain to you. Not required to understand about it. Front end and back end. If you're comfortable with these technologies, this we can use that. Why? Because and middleware in the sense it includes the server maintenance and server provided services. Server provided services. Some services here we are able to get from server. So all these things will come under like which one? Middleware. So that is also be possible in the case of like what I'm telling you. In the case of Django, there also we are able to get some server provided services that I will provide. Yeah, that's okay, guys. Now here I have a confusion. Can you tell me what is this framework first of all? What is the meaning of this framework? So most of the people are saying Django is a framework. Then what is this framework? Right, sir. Then it provides environment easy and fast development. That's perfect. Right answer. Framework provides environment and all required facilities in a single place. For development. Yes, exactly. Right, sir. Right, right. Semi-developed. That's perfect. Right. Semi-developed. Yeah, I do agree. Semi-developed application. Framework is a semi-developed application. Good. Anything else, guys? Apart from this, now can you tell me what is this framework? Guys, anyway, then don't think about it as a final information about our discussion. Definitely, I'll provide. I'll provide again the framework definition and the Django definition, and they will then one by one I'll discuss there as part of our actual content. Just I'm asking to you few questions. What you are and what we understood about these concepts. Just I'm checking that. Now tell me, batteries included. What's the meaning of it, sir? Sivasai, I'm not getting it. Batteries included. What is it? Batteries. Can you explore it? Components which can be reused to develop the web application in an easier way. That's fine. Right. There is also one of the definition. It means all the stuff provided. Yeah, that exactly. So side. So all this stuff which is provided, which are required to prepare enterprise applications. Enterprise applications. With the required enterprise application. What we required for this, then for that purpose, what we required for that, we are able to utilize this. Anyway, guys, right, to develop web applications, again, people are saying web applications. I said to you clearly that Django is not only for web development, Django is for web development and as well as like which one? Like backend implementation also. Business logic we are able to provide and backend interaction logic we are able to provide, and all the content we are able to provide. That's okay, guys. So anyway, I'm giving clarity for you. Framework in the sense is Python is having a lot of built-in packages which makes our life easier. So it is called as language with the batteries included, sir. Okay, fine. Right. Ravi Shankar. Subramanian, right. Subramanian. Right, that's perfect. Right answers. So anyway, then what I'm telling you, one simple thing. Guys, one application, one example I'm asking you, try to understand it. For example, you can prepare 100 applications, 100 applications, maybe enterprise applications. I'm telling you, web applications or distributed applications. What do you thought? That I will later I will give clarity, but anyway, but 100 applications we prepared. Can you tell me, guys, inside these 100 applications, what we required commonly? In all the 100 applications, what we required commonly? Can you give some clarity? In all the 100 applications, what we required commonly? What we required commonly? Commonalities I'm asking here. So, right, Badrul said to us authentication. Okay, fine. Authentication and authorization that we require. That means what I'm telling here, a little bit security. Good. This one is required commonly. Then what next? Come on, guys. Front end and back end is required. Okay, fine. Front end, back end is okay. Data. Sahil has given information. Data. Data in the sense like what I'm telling you know. Database interaction. Database interaction. Database interaction. Interaction in the sense how we are able to perform this database interaction now. Definitely by using database interaction by using maybe PDBC with respect to this Python. And of course, we have to recognize this as a Python based. Django is a Python based, so PDBC is one option. Apart from this, nowadays another thing is going on for data persistency. The data persistency, another thing is like what I'm telling you know, ORM. Can you elaborate it? What is this ORM, guys? ORM tools, ORM implementations. Can you elaborate it? What is this ORM implementations? I'll discuss with you. Don't worry for that. It's a part of, it's an important part of our content. ORM. Can you elaborate it? Any of you know? Yes, exactly. Object relational. What next one? Model. Object relational model. That we require. So authentication is required. Then what next one? Database interaction provided with PDBC or ORM is required. All of you guys, observe this clearly now. Then what next one? Object relational model. Right, exactly. ORM in the sense object relational model. Without writing SQL queries, we can interact with the database by preparing some objects. Just as a matter of providing mapping between classes and what next one, tables. That means like which one, objects and tables, objects and like what I'm telling you, records. Like this, number of things are available. I'll discuss with later, but anyway, object ORM implementations. So this is what we require. Then apart from that, guys, now tell me user interface. It's okay, fine. That we required anyway. Just I want to include even that user interface also. User interface. That's fine, guys. Then what next one? What next one? Apart from this user interface, that's okay, fine. Tell me some services. What common services we required in our web application development? What common services we required? Middleware is required. Definitely, that's perfect. Yeah, middleware in the sense, just I'm telling to you, server, right? Server and its services. Server and its services that we required. That's perfect. Development server. Good. That's okay, fine. Session management is also required. Automation is also be okay, but not suitable for this Django applications. No automation. Later we'll talk about it. Yeah. Tell me, guys. Now, any design pattern is required. Any design principles we required. Now, tell me, design patterns or design principles. Any design pattern or any design principles we required. Now, tell me. Definitely, something like MVC. Do you have any awareness on MVC, guys? Yeah, MVC. Do you have any awareness on MVC? Model View Controller. This is actually MVC. But as per this Django, what we require MVT, not MVC. MVT, Model View Template. Yeah, that design principle we are going to use. Not like which one, MVC, but MVC. MVT. But MVC and MVT, nothing is much difference, no? That we require. And observe this clearly. Now, these principles, MVC or MVT, design principles, design pattern or design principle, both are same. That we require. That implementation, design pattern implementation is required. And so on, and so on, and so on, guys. There's so many, but still people are not listed too many. Just and so on, and so on, and so on. Few many. Good. Simple question. Simple question. Just forget about Django, guys. I'm not talking about Django. Just forget about Django. Django is not available, for example. Django is not existed. Leave this one. Django is not existed. Okay, it's not available. But I want to prepare 100 applications in my own hands without having any, like what I'm telling you, frameworks or without having any support. If I want to prepare that, I must implement authentication and authorization. I must implement database interaction by using PDBs or ORM. And I must provide like which one? User interface. I must provide servers and its services. Of course, servers are available, might be in outside now, but its services I have to prepare explicitly. And MVT pattern I have to implement, or MVC pattern or MVT pattern I have to implement, and all these many things I have to provide. All these many things I have to take the responsibility. I must provide. Can you tell me, guys? Can you tell me if all these things are common, even though all these things are common, to implement all these things at each and every application, how much time it will take, guys? Now tell me how much time it will take now. How much time it will take? Now come on, tell me, all of you, I'm asking to you to implement all these things explicitly by the developer. How much time it will take now? Just for example, to prepare a project by providing all these things explicitly, think of it, it might be taken 1 year of time. As Badrul has given information, just 1 year of time, or maybe 1 year of time is less if you think about it. 2 to 3 years of time it will take us. Yes, I want to fix it, and 3 years of time, 5 years of it will take to complete a particular project, to complete an enterprise application, an enterprise project, a completed project. For example, in a company, if you want to prepare 100 applications or maybe a simple project by providing all of them explicitly, it may take too much time. Too much time it was provided. Development time is more. When it has taken too much time, development time, now tell me, development cost will be increased or not? Development cost will be increased or not? Come on, guys. When development time is increased, development cost will be increased or not? Definitely. Right, sir. Development cost will be increased. At the same time, productivity will be reduced or not? Productivity will be reduced or not? What is the meaning of productivity? Less time, more implementation. Less time, more implementation. Less time, more components implementation. That is called as productivity. But here, what happened? Lot of time in the sense for implementing the same thing. If it take a lot of time, automatically productivity will be reduced. Productivity is not much. So development cost will be increased. Development time will be increased. Productivity will be reduced. Then this type of problems here we are able to get. This type of problems here we are getting now. Exactly point. Exactly, sir. Understand my point now. These many problems here we are able to get, and these many drawbacks here we are getting now. So exactly in this particular situation, what I am telling to you guys, exactly in this particular situation, what I am telling to you, if any third party product, if any third party vendor has provided all these commonly used things as a predefined, if any third party vendor has provided all the commonly used things, provided as a predefined, then what is the next job of the developer? Guys, now tell me, I'm asking you know, if any third party vendor has provided all these components as a predefined one as part of their own product, if any third party vendor has prepared a product which includes all these common services as a predefined, then what is the next job of the developer? Now the next one, developer job is very simple or not? Developer job is very simple or not? Developer can prepare applications in very simplified manner or not? Understand, guys, what I'm telling you now? So exactly here what I'm telling to you, frameworks are the third party vendors provided products. They provided all these commonly provided services. As part of their implementation, and makes the developer's work is very simple. Here developer has to think only business logic. All these commonalities, all these commonly provided services are provided by the respective frameworks. Framework is a third party vendor product. Framework is a product. That's it. I'm not saying any technology. I'm not saying it's like which one, any other one. Of course, framework is a product. That's it. It's a product. In which way we are having Windows operating system. In which way we are having databases. Every database is a product. As am I right or not? Database is a product. Am I right or not? Of course, it may be SQL Server, or it may be like what I'm telling you now, Oracle, or it may be MySQL, or whatever it may be. Database is a product. Am I right or not? Definitely, it is a product. Similarly, Windows operating system. Windows is a product. Am I right or not? Am I right or not? Windows is a product. Am I right or not? Definitely. Similarly, framework is also a product. Then what it provides easiness for us now? What it provides for us now? It provides all the common services which are required for our applications as a predefined one, and it makes us to think about only business logic. Guys, I'm telling to all of you up to this clearly. Authentication services and database interactions, or maybe user interfaces, or server and its services, MVT design principles, and all this implementation takes nearly all the above implementations takes nearly 70% in enterprise application development, or in our language might be web applications. Guys, all of you observe this clearly. What I'm telling you know, all the above implementations takes nearly 70% in enterprise application development. And the remaining 30% must be remaining 30% of the implementation is related with the business logic. Business logic depends on client. So, for example, if I'm preparing my bank application, ICICI Bank, I'm preparing an application. ICICI people will give specific requirements. The specific requirements I'm going to implement in 30%. But 70% is a common implementation of. Maybe it may be bank application, or it may be like insurance application, or it may be e-commerce application, or it may be like what I'm telling you know. Say, for example, anything. It may be healthcare application, whatever it may be. In all these applications, 70% of the implementation is related to these services only. But 30% is like what I'm telling you know, business logic that depends on client specific requirements. So in this scenario, what I'm telling to you, if any third-party product provides the 70% of implementation as predefined, 70% of implementation is a predefined, then developers work is what? Then what is the remaining work of the developers now? Developers will prepare happily 30% of the implementation, and they will add that 70% predefined implementation and their own implementation 30%. Finally, they will complete 100%. No, they're able to prepare their applications in a simplified manner. Understand, guys, what I'm telling you? So finally, what I'm telling to you, with the frameworks, developers work is simple or not? Developers work is simplified or not? By the introduction of these frameworks, developers work is simplified or not? Come on, guys. By the introduction of these frameworks, by the availability of these frameworks, developers work is simplified or not? Please say some response now. Say some response now. How much work it is reduced for the developers, guys? How much work is reduced for the developers? How much work is reduced for the developers? How much percentage of the work is reduced for developers? You have to give time to time answers for me. How much percentage of the work is reduced for developers? No, nearly 70% of the work is reduced for the developers. Then you said to me previously, 5 years of time to complete a project without a framework. If you do that, without a framework, if you do that, without a framework, if you do this, how much time it will take? No, 5 years of time. You said to me, development cost will be increased, productivity will be reduced. This many things here you said to me. Now here, what I'm telling you, with the framework, what about your work now? With the framework, what we are able to get, just it may take nearly 1 year of time. 70% of time will be reduced. 1 year of time. 1 year of time in the sense like which one? Lesser development time. Lesser development time. Understand? Yes. Lesser development time. Whenever it is lesser development time, automatically development cost will be reduced. Development cost will be reduced. When development cost will be reduced, then after that, whenever lesser development time is taken, automatically what happens? Then productivity will be increased. Productivity will be increased. Productivity will be increased. So these many advantages here we are getting. That means 70% of the work is reduced for the developers. Only they have to think only 30% of the business logic, 30% of the business logic they have to think, they have to provide, and they have to complete the total project. That's it. This is what exactly the meaning of a framework. This is what exactly the requirement of the framework. Guys, that finally I'm telling to you what framework is doing. Can I say framework will speed up and accelerate, framework will speed up and accelerate our application development. Can I say like this? Yes, can I say like this? Framework will speed up and accelerate application development. Can I say like this conclusion? Come on, guys. I'm asking to you only. No response from your side. See, in the case of this Django, what I'm telling to you, in the case of Django is very, very interested content, and especially I'm very much interested on this web application development. That means server-side programming, right? So definitely, if you are giving good response for me, then I will explore more. I'll give more content. But if you're completely silent, then as you said, my battery levels are also reduced. So that's why then time to time here we have to give some responses now. So now tell me, now conclude for me. Can I say frameworks will speed up and accelerate the application development? When we say speed up and accelerate the application development, then automatically what are the various advantages we are able to get? In the point of development time will be reduced. When a development time is reduced, client will be very happy. Client will be very happy when development is reduced. Development cost will be reduced. Again, client will be very happy. Productivity will be increased. Productivity is increased in the sense automatically client and as well as your organization is also be very happy. Because of this reason only, nowadays, most of the enterprise applications, most of the companies are using these frameworks, are allowing to prepare applications with these frameworks only. Right, client cost is also be decreased. That's the point what I'm telling them. So many advantages are available. Because of that reason only, most of the people will prefer to go for frameworks. That's the point what I'm telling you. See, for example, if client said to us, just 4 years or 5 years of time I'm giving you, we have to complete that robust application, the total application. But if we complete the total application within 1 year of time, client will be very happy. He will give some appraisals to us. That is one thing. Apart from this, number of advantages here. Number of advantages are available. So these frameworks are giving more, that means frameworks are providing more advantages to the clients and as well as for developer also. Developer work is very simple. That's the point, guys. Then where frameworks are coming into the picture. Good. What are the various frameworks are available, sir? What are the various frameworks are available? If you have some multiple technologies awareness, no? What are the various frameworks are available? Guys, now tell me, say for example, in the case of Java, I'm talking, no? In the case of Java, can you tell me what are the various frameworks are available? So maybe previously might be some web frameworks are available like Struts, next one JSF is available, but nowadays very popular framework in outside, very good demand is available for frameworks. Spring is one of the framework. Spring is one of the framework, and guys, people are saying Hibernate. Hibernate is not a framework, sir, for your kind information. Hibernate is not a framework. Hibernate is ORM tool. ORM implementation is not framework. It's a difference. Framework is an ORM implementation. It's not a framework. Please remember this. But Spring is one of the framework. And the next one is like what I'm telling you. Apart from that, and Struts, JSF, and Spring, and so on. Some Java-based frameworks are available. Come on, guys. Now, similarly, so JavaScript-based frameworks are available. UI technologies, and where especially JavaScript. For the sake of this JavaScript-based, JavaScript-based. If you have to this clearly, what are the various frameworks are available? For JavaScript-based or UI technology frameworks are which one there? Come on, guys. Now I'm telling you number of things. Tell me, Angular is what? What is this Angular? You forgot this Angular. Angular is what, sir? Angular is a framework or library? Framework or not? Angular is a framework or not? Angular JS and Angular both are different, of course. Initially Angular JS, and right from Angular 2.0 version onwards, 2.x version onwards, it's like which one? Angular. That's okay, fine. Next one is like which one here? Now tell me, React JS is available. React JS is also a framework. Come on, guys. Now tell me. And some people are saying Node.js, sir. Now tell me, Node.js is a technology or framework? Node.js is a technology or framework? Anyway, then I'm not going to specify the JavaScript perfect, just I want to leave it. In the case of your technologies. Now tell me, guys, Node.js is a technology or framework? So it's a technology. Node.js is a technology, not framework. Node.js is a technology. For this Node.js, the framework is Express.js. For the Node.js technology, for Node.js technology, framework is Express.js. Server-side technology, of course, and for it, that framework is like which one? Express.js. That is one thing. Next one is right. So like this, number of things are available. Just we can understand it now. Similarly, after completion of this, right, Java side, these many frameworks are available. At US side, these many frameworks are available. That's okay, fine. At the Python side, come on, guys, you have to give answer for it. At the Python side, what are the various frameworks are available? You have to recognize it. At Python side, come on, guys, number of frameworks. Now, as of now, we are taking demo class like which one here? Django. Then parallel to this Django, what next one, sir? Flask. Then after that, then any other one? Flask. Swarup, what you have written? Some people are writing Fasak also. Arey, Fasak also. Fasak is a framework, na? Right. Please try to write the proper terminology. In the case of this Python, the terminology is a bit difficult. Not Fasak, Flask. Fine, sir. Right, sir. Next one is like which one? Web 2y. That's perfect. Right, Web 2y. And the next one is a pyramid. And so on. I'm not going to specify all of them. Number of these are available, sir. Right, sir. Having mistakes. Right, perfect, no problem. So these are like which one? Django, Flask, Web 2y, pyramid, and so on. Number of frameworks are available on the basis of this Python. Good. So like this, nowadays what I'm telling to you, in every area, in every aspect, to ease the development part or to simplify the application development part, frameworks are introduced. Of course, out of all these frameworks, some things are successful, some frameworks are very good, some frameworks are having very good demand in outside, some frameworks are very good, but some other frameworks are not good. But which frameworks are having demand and which frameworks are not having demand, that is a separate discussion that we will discuss there in the future. But as of now, then our main concentration is like what I'm telling you, Django. This is about our main concentration today. As of today, just today, I'm taking this demonstration for only like what I'm telling Django. Right, sir? All of you understand it, what I'm telling you. Django is one of the content. Good. Next one is after completion of this content, guys, it's okay, fine. Then today, what we understood, what Django and what is the meaning of framework, what are the various advantages of framework, whatever the advantages can be provided, all these advantages are applicable for which one? Django. So just little bit information. What is framework and what is Django? Django is for which corners it able to cover, is for only web development or along with web development, middleware and backend interaction, all the things are available or not. That we understood exactly, guys. Good. Right, sir. Guys, all of you understood these points? All of you understand these points? All of you understand these points? Whatever the points are given, all of you are comfortable with these points? Very simple. Nothing I discussed is just overall view. What is framework? Mainly, I discussed that topic clearly. Good, sir. So let's come for our formalities on behalf of Durgasoft and in my classes, in especially today demo class I started, then what I'm going to take your content, guys. All of you understand it, no? So first one, well, let's come for this. Which version of the framework we are going to understand? Guys, any of you are having awareness on the latest version of this Django? What is the latest version of Django? What is the latest version of the Django? Do you have any awareness on it? Exactly. So that latest version is Django 3.x version. But do you know what is stable version? What is stable version in a sense? And in the market, which version is going on? Do you have any awareness on it? 2.x version. 2.x version is going on. 2. Is going on. Some companies are using 1.10 dot something else. 1.10 or 1.11. These versions are going on. But 2.2 is going on stably. Some companies are still using 1.x. Some other companies are using 2.x. But 3.x is the latest version. But maximum no companies are using 3.x version. To migrate for 3.x version in outside industry, it may take some time. It may take some time, not immediately. Maybe it may take 2 to 3 years of time to migrate for which one? 3.x version. So anyway, whatever it may be, in our classes, what I am going to be covered up to the latest version, I will cover to the latest version. That means main focus is going on 1.x and 2.x, and later I'll go for like which one? 3.x version. I'll cover that definitely. That's it. So this is one thing. Version, what I'm going to be covered, 3.x version here, we are able to be covered. This is one point. Right, sir. This is one thing. The advantages I'm telling you. Next one is, if you're attending my classes, what we are able to get advantages, no? So what development tools I'm going to use there? Mainly, guys, all of you have this. Just indirectly, what I'm telling you, what IDs I'm going to use there for the sake of developing our applications. Majorly, I want to go for at startup mode. I want to go for Atom. At very startup mode, I will use this Atom to prepare these Django applications. And then next one, after this Atom, I'll go for PyCharm. Major part of our implementation is going on with PyCharm. Major part of our implementation is going on PyCharm. Then after that, VS, that means Visual Studio. Visual Studio, not Visual Studio Code. What VS, not VS Code. Visual Studio, it provides very good environment for Django applications, guys. I'm telling you. Then VS also I'm going to use. Visual Studio also I'm going to use. Yes, all of you observe this, what I'm telling you. So these are the various IDs we are going to use to prepare our applications. At startup mode, I will go for Atom. And by moving on to the concepts there, I'll introduce gradually PyCharm. Along with this PyCharm, we will go for Visual Studio. Understand it? So these are the IDs, what I'm going to be used for the sake of this content here. Next one is almost all, just we can understand it now. So design patterns or design principles or patterns here, if you observe this clearly, almost all the applications we are going to prepare as per this MVT. Not required to specify that. Once we are using Django, automatically we are going to use like which one? MVT pattern, model view template pattern. It's somewhat different from MVC. It's somewhat different from MVC. Understand, guys, what I'm telling you. So this is one thing, what I'm telling you. Right, sir. Then after completion of this MVT pattern, right. Now next one is that means then apart from this, what I'm telling you are able to get soft copy material. Soft copy material will provide. Right, sir. The soft copy materials here we are able to provide material. For all of you, soft copy material will provide. Just we can download this. This is one thing. And recording, that means video recordings. If you understand it, you will get up to 1 year of time. Google Drive access. Google Drive access for videos. Will provide video recordings also up to 1 year of time. It's not like 6 months of time, up to 1 year of time, but not like a downloadable option. But we can go for 1 year of time. That 1 year of time is also be not mandatory, not like officially we need to have one boundary. That's why we provided that. Even after 1 year of time also, they are going to be available for you. So this is another thing here what I'm telling. And another important thing, now today I started this Django class now. The benefit for you to attend this Django is like which one? So in the same course, in the same Django course, I will cover REST API also. REST API is also be provided as a benefit to all of you guys. Right, along with the Django, then I'll go for REST API. Right, sir. Exactly. In the same course, today I'm taking demo class. In the same course, I will include that REST API also. This is actually another course, no? Then this is benefit to all of you guys. Just we can utilize this. REST API also I will include that. Good. Then what is the prerequisite part for this, guys? Prerequisite. Some people might be attending this, and a prerequisite. Prerequisite is like what I'm telling you. At least 4 Python. Might be some people are saying in outside might be Python is also not required to attend for this. No, I'm not saying that Python awareness is required. At least 4 Python. At least 4 Python is required. Come on, guys. All of you observe this clearly. At least 4 Python is required. And along with this 4 Python, then what we require, modules we require definitely, and packages also we require. Then, if anything is not available by you, just I will discuss a little bit about these modules and packages while discussing about these Django classes. Then I will discuss about them. Then after that, we'll move on to the respective content. Of course, very soon at my 5 o'clock Python class, I'm going to discuss about all these things. I'm going to discuss about these many concepts here. Understand it, what I'm telling you. So at least 4 Python. 4 Python is required along with that modules, Python modules. Modules in the sense not like NumPy, not like Pandas. No, I'm not asking about it. Basic modules implementation, basic modules. Modules concept is available. Python file is acting as a module. That's the meaning what I'm telling. Then packages here I'm telling you packages in Python that we require. That's one thing here what we require. Then apart from this prerequisite, no, the next one is, yeah, most of the people are waiting for it. Duration. Duration. Should not ask this question to me, especially in my classes. The durations are going on, but on around, we have to take like which one 3 months of time. This 3 months of time is including like which one REST API also. Almost all 20 to 25 classes I have to take for REST API, and 2 months of time hardly for which one Django. Django duration is like which one 2 months of time, and 25 to 30 days of time, maybe 20 days of time nearly. I'll go for like what I'm telling you, and REST API. Just we can think of it 2.5 1 to 3 months of time. 2.5 to 3 months of time. It's going on. Next one is apart from this, right? For the sake of practice, I'll provide the project. I'll provide project on Django and REST API. Or else maybe Django. Maximum main concentration of Django, but if it's possible, I'll provide a project of REST API also. Right, guys. Now these are the things here what I'm telling you. Just guys, just wait a minute of time. Wait a minute of time, guys. Just 1 minute. Right, guys. Now These are the things here what we are able to provide. And apart from this, anything else, guys? Then what we require apart from this? Anything else? All right, sir. Anything else? And one more thing. Today, just I'm taking this is a demo class, no? And next class on Monday. I will take today. Just I'm giving introduction parts. Next class is on Monday, and yeah, definitely, guys. Then I will provide classroom notes also. Classroom notes. But in the case of Django, classroom notes will be very simple, sir. Why? Because maximum cases I'm going to work on application development. Max I will go for application development. Classroom notes also I will provide. Then Google Drive through Google Classroom, through Google Classroom, I will share this classroom notes also. Definitely in regular what I am providing the regular classes information that has is all services you are able to get. So this is one thing. And next class is on Monday. Next class is on Monday. And then apart from this, then what next one apart from this, guys? Anything else you want to know from this classes convention? Right. And yes, Arun, I'll provide. I will talk with you regarding that. And weekends I'll plan, Arun. You don't worry for that. I'll give intimation to you. I have a plan for it on weekends. Max 2 to 3 topics I will talk with you. Right, guys. No, I will not be starting with REST API. First I will complete Django, and after that one I will go for REST API. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Sai Shiva Sai. 3 o'clock Django people are eligible for it. Right, guys? Anything else you want to know from this? And guys, one more thing, and some people are thinking about it. By the way, and people are thinking about this is the class taken by Durga sir. Please remember these guys. And some people are might be still thinking about Durga sir. And now I'm telling to you, I'm not Durga sir. Myself is Nagur Babu. People are sending messages to me. That's it. Don't be in a different way. I think some people are not aware about this class. Who is taking this class now? Just I'm giving clarity. I'm Nagur Babu and I'm taking this Django classes, guys. Right, sir. What are prerequisites for REST API? Minimum we require Django. At least one web framework is required. At least minimum one web framework, minimum ID is required. Then only we'll go for it. But anyway, in the continuation of this class, I will take now. Continuation of these classes, I will take. Right? Right, sir. So microservices, no, sir. No, as of now, it's no. Yeah, one more thing, and everyday timing is like which one 4 to 5 only, no changes on this timing. Timing 4 to 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. IST. This is one thing, guys. And one more thing, all of you observe carefully. All of you observe this carefully. For Django, we need minimum awareness on UI technologies. Guys, all of you listen carefully. Minimum awareness on UI technologies. What are these UI technologies we require now? HTML, CSS, and Bootstrap. Minimum Bootstrap. Then if you know JavaScript, that will be well and good. Then apart from this, then up to JavaScript, that's sufficient. And remaining thing is like a DOM and what next one get jQuery. These things, if you know, that's well and good, no problem. But what I'm telling to you, then minimum these many things here we require. So what I'm telling to you, those who are going to join for my classes regarding this Django, I will provide these classes, this UI technology classes videos. I will provide to you access. I'll provide that access, and every day we have to complete 2 to 3 videos separately. You have to upgrade your skills on UI technologies. If you're already having awareness on these UI technologies, this part now, that's well and good. If you're not having awareness on it, I will give videos of these classes. Right, sir. I'll give videos of these classes. No need to worry for this. Guys, after this, I already one class is going on for this UI technologies. That class videos I will provide to you. So why? Because we require minimum awareness on this UI technologies for to prepare applications now. But without having minimum HTML, then we are unable to do anything. In some situations, I'm going to use bootstrap classes also in our application development. So we require some awareness. So I'll provide this UI technologies videos to you. If you're a new member to these classes, no, for my classes here, I'll give these videos to you, just so we can go for it. This is one thing, guys. And then what I'm telling here, already some people are registered with these classes. Some of you are not registered with these classes, no. So I'm giving one offer. Actually, one offer I'm going to provide there. Right, sir. And one more thing, max classes are going on Monday to Saturday. Monday to Saturday only class are going on, not on Sunday. Right, sir. So what kind of project we will get in the sense, a simple web project, just it is for the sake of your practicing only, not for the sake of keeping the project in our resume with experience, not for the sake of experience related project, just what you learn to practice on it. I'll give a simple project. I will implement it. Even I'll not give any task to you, then I will implement inside the classes. Yes, we have to see that, and you have to parallelly start implementation part. You have to implement that. So there's a project implementation, what I'm telling you. And then what next one apart from this, what I'm telling you, yes, guys. And one more thing, Flask. Yeah, that's the point I want to be covered actually. What's the point I'm telling you? Flask basics, at least first application. Flask basics I will cover at the end of Django. End of Django, I will cover Flask basics, not complete Flask. Why? Because time may not be sufficient, time restricted. After this Django, I have to go for REST API. But meanwhile, I'll cover at least basics, at least how to prepare application in Flask also, but not complete Flask. No. So just think of it, Flask is not available, but little bit awareness I will provide you about this Flask. But depends on time, sir. I have to cover like REST API also. Actually, REST API is a separate course, but I'm including the REST API in this course now. So it may take some time. That's why what I'm telling you, Flask basics at the end of the Django will cover basics only. How to prepare applications with the Flask. At least all over application I'm able to show. This is one thing. And per week, Monday to Saturday class are going on, and Sunday no classes max. Right, sir. Right. Exactly, that MVT is a design pattern, sir. Just like it is MVC design pattern, MVT is a design pattern that we are going to use. See, this is mandated to use MVT as a design pattern while preparing applications. Without MVT, we are not going to prepare these applications. Max with MVT only, we are going to prepare the applications. Payas Bhasha. Definitely. Right, I will discuss about it. What are the advantages of this MVT, then how to use that MVT? I'll discuss with you later. REST API project, I'm not sure, but Django, I will provide the project. But if it is possible, then I will think of it. But as of now, no plan, a separate project on REST API, but I have a plan for like Django project, max. If time is available, then I will think about it. Thank you. And just one more thing, guys, then I'm telling to you, fee related things, and people are asking AWS now. Right, sir. Let's try for it. And application development, maybe with AWS in the sense, yes, I will go for it. Live hosting, I will show definitely. Then how to host the applications on a live environment, I will show that. I will show that at the end of the application. To deploy the applications, I will show that definitely. I may go for it. Maybe either AWS or maybe I may go for something else. I will show that. Not immediately, but definitely live hosting I will show as a part of our syllabus only. Guys, after completion of this demo class, you will get a mail from Durga sir which includes the total syllabus. Total syllabus, you are going to get it now. Try to understand it. Try to see that content. What I'm going to be discussing is the total syllabus I will provide. And after completion of this demo class, just try to check that. This is one thing. Then apart from that, what I'm telling you, guys, one offer from Durga Soft. Those who are completely new members, those who are completely outside of Durga Soft, there is an offer actually. That's why I'm talking about this money. Otherwise, I don't like to talk about this money in my classes. No, then what I'm telling to you, guys, observe this clearly. What I'm telling to you regarding this, say for example, actual fee for this course is 7,000. Actually, 7,000 is a fee now. But what Durga Soft is giving offer there, offer is, if we want to register for this course today, that is today in the sense, what is the date, sir? I think it's the 21st. Today is the 21st. 21st. Next one is tomorrow. That would be like which one? 22nd. And the day after tomorrow. day after tomorrow. So what is the date for this day after tomorrow? 23rd. That means Saturday. That means Friday. Today is Friday. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Then you will get this course within 5,000. Right. So now this is an offer here. We are able to get it. Now just think of it. But only this offer is going on for only 3 days. Only 3 days for new members. Totally for new. Already some of them are already registered. For them, it's not applicable. For the new members, completely new members, if you want to register for this course within 3 days of time, you'll get today. That means 21st. Then what next one here? And tomorrow, 22nd, and day after tomorrow, 23rd. Then you will get this course within 5,000. Then after that, 7,000. After 3 days, 7,000. Right, yes. And this is offer is available. That's why I'm talking about it. But what we are able to get, Django plus REST API plus one project plus and videos, 1 year of videos, 1 year access for videos. Just simply I'm telling videos. And plus extra, we are able to get UI videos. Videos. That's it. All these bundles we are able to get within this cost here. Actually 7,000, and it will be like what I'm telling you, 5,000. Actually, then for this batch only, REST API is included inside this Django. But next batches onwards, REST API is different and Django is different. Yeah, nice. Web scraping concepts will try Nagendra Prasad. Yeah, you're expecting which level web scraping? That means inside this Python, beautiful soap you are expecting, right? Beautiful soap, right? That you are expecting. Then if it is the case, then I will cover it. Definitely. Yeah. Then up to that, it's okay, no problem. But apart from this, more than that, no. That's it. No, yeah, no. Scrapping, no. All these things, no. See, the Python based so many libraries are available for each and every one. Not possible to discuss on all these things, but which things are famous that I'm able to discuss. All right, yes. Then these are the things that I'm telling you. Then from my side, Django plus REST API plus one project and videos and UI videos. Apart from this, and a soft copy material downloadable. Material is downloadable. Plus what I'm telling you, classroom notes. You're able to get classroom notes also. Classroom notes and classroom applications. Classroom notes and applications. I will share notes and applications and all. See, that's what I'm telling to you. Just around 3 months of time, I'm going to take these sessions totally to complete this content. Around 3 months of time, we are going to take to complete all these things. Right, sir. When you are going to start data science, take some time, Sivasai, not immediately, because we are busy with these technologies nowadays. But it may take some time, not immediately. Right, guys? Anything else apart from this? Yeah, Sivasai. It's okay, good. Data science, but not immediately. It may take a lot of time. Yeah, I will give intimation to you. Yeah. Anything else, guys? Anything else apart from this? And moreover, guys, and this today video is also be uploaded in the Durgasoft YouTube channel, just we can understand it. Those who registered for these classes and those who are going to register for this class, even today video also you are able to get. You will get the today video also, Nagendra Prasad. Today video also you will get. Just I give an introduction part for framework and a Django, little bit, not anything, just a little bit overview. I given that, and Max, Monday onwards we will start our syllabus. Right from introduction part. Yeah. Right, guys. And anything else apart from this? Shall we meet on Monday? Shall we meet on Monday? That's all from my side, guys. And regarding this demo class, it is not like demo, just overview I've given. And Monday onwards, I will start directly the content. Our original content I will start Monday onwards. Right. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Just 2 minutes of time. Last 2 minutes of time. If any queries, then I can clarify it. Right. I think so. No queries. Yeah. Thanks a lot, and we'll meet on Monday. And Monday we will go for Astis time. And those who are attending in YouTube live, just try to come for these live classes. And already in the chat window, we provided some link. Try to copy that link and try to use that link to attend for the classes on Monday. Those who are in YouTube live, guys, just I'm giving information to you. And the chat window, we provided some link. Try to use that link and try to attend for live classes on Monday onwards. Thanks a lot. We'll meet on Monday. That's fine.